A fantastic Monday afternoon and evening to you. I'm CBS 19 Weather Authority meteorologist David Reese with the Central Virginia weather video for January 27th, 2020. Observed mean sea level pressure in front. We do have an area of high pressure departing out into the Atlantic Ocean. We also have a fresh area of high pressure coming in from Canada. You can see it up here across the Dakotas, and that's going to slide eventually down this direction and give us some pleasant conditions over the next couple of days. Here's a look at the water vapor imagery here, showing a little dip in the jet stream here, and that's why we're going to be on the cooler side here. You can see that dip right there. That's why we're going to look at temperatures a little bit cooler as we head into your Wednesday and Thursday. You also have another area of low pressure trying to get going here across New Mexico and North Texas, and that's mainly going to head more this direction. It's going to slide to the south of us. We're just not going to be able to time up any of that cold for any kind of storm system. As a result, we look to be on the more tranquil side over the next couple of days. Here's a look at the 500 millibar vorticity and geopotential height and the black lines. And as we walk into the later stages of January, there's that storm system that was in New Mexico. Remember, I had circled it here, New Mexico. Again, that water vapor gives us an idea of where these pieces of energy are, and you can see it kind of just move across the deep south. So it went from here, now it's across parts of Georgia and South Carolina, south of us. Now we are going to be looking at the potential for maybe this little piece of energy rolling over the top of southern Indiana and Kentucky, and that could, and I emphasize could, give enough lift in the atmosphere to give parts of Virginia a couple of flurries sometime on Thursday. I'm not super sold on that, at least not yet. It's certainly something to watch, though. And then as we go ahead and expand things out and look off to the west of us, again, this is Thursday. You can see a massive dip here in that trough, and that's going to pretty much roll to the east, and as it does so, it leaves behind, at least on the European, leaves behind some energy back here near El Paso, Texas. Northern stream here going off pretty quickly, and as a result, it kind of kicks storm system that develops out this direction, heads it up towards the maritime provinces of Canada. Then you can see it, there it go. Now looking at the GFS here, that was all the Euro. Here on the GFS, we're going to be looking at really the similar kind of scenario. You can see that upper level low over New Mexico swirling, and that's going to be ejecting out into the Atlantic Ocean near Charleston, South Carolina. So really of no super consequence to us. You can see this massive dip here out west, similar to where the Euro had it. However, notice it doesn't have as much energy lingering back here. That means the storm system could be a little bit stronger as we talk about things later on into late Friday and into Saturday. And then here comes that storm system. Notice all the energy. It's out in the Atlantic Ocean again. There it is. You kind of want that to be over the top of us, or closer to us at least, to have a chance of any kind of wintry weather. So it's kind of a no-go from that. However, you can see a big old upper level low back here across parts of Ohio and West Virginia. That slides over the top of us. Could give us maybe another flurry late Saturday into early Sunday. We're talking about Groundhog Day, Super Bowl Sunday. But notice it has that classic look. Hey, yeah, there's a good look for a storm. Look at the storm system there. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Pretty decent look at a storm, but it's just going to miss us. You can see it just kind of going. It's just, all right, it's not going to head our direction. Now, looking longer term, nothing to really write home about. Also, here's a look at forecast mean sea level pressure and 850 millibar temperatures. You can see the area of low pressure back here across North Texas. Remember, I said that was pretty much going to go like this. Well, notice what the Euro does with it. It has it going a little south of my arrows, so there you go. That's kind of representing what I showed you with that storm system. And then as we head into Friday night, Saturday, you can see the energy trying to get the storm system off the Atlantic coast going. The problem is there it goes. Another issue is, let's see if I have this set up correctly, that area of low pressure is 280 miles away from the coast. Now, if it backs up closer to the coast, could things get more interesting? Yes, and that is a pretty decent storm track, so if it trends 250 miles to the west, yeah, it could be looking at something a little bit more entertaining. 850s aren't super cold. That's what I have shaded in blue here. And yeah, it's close, but not as what one would want. Let's just put it that way. And then as we head into the super extent, we're talking about 8, 9, 10 days away. A strong area of low pressure pushing through the Great Lakes. That's not a snow thing. What it does have, though, look at all that cold air. Yeah, we could be talking about some cooler conditions around that time. Here's a look at the GFS at a similar time frame here. So at least we're looking at the potential for a colder air mass as we head into the first, let's say, middle of the work week of February. But if you're looking for anything really before then, it's just not there. Yeah, we'll watch Friday night, Saturday morning. A storm system is probably the most promising one. If it shifts a little bit closer to us, we could be talking about something a little bit more entertaining here in Central Virginia, but as of right now, I'm not super sold on it. Most of the ensembles aren't sold on it either. Could have a couple of quick flakes, but nothing like super impactful in the forecast. I'm talking about inches upon inches of snow. Maybe a couple of quick flurries Thursday, maybe a couple of wet snowflakes mixed in at times Friday night, Saturday morning, and again maybe Saturday night with the upper level low spinning on through, but I'm just really not sold on anything. But of course, we'll keep you guys up to date with the latest, so check us out on Facebook, social media, CBS 19 Weather, and you can also follow me personally at WX Reese, REESE. But you guys go out, make it a great Monday evening.